Great. So we'll come on over to our mat and we're going to get started in a child's pose today. So you can just make your way into your child's pose. Great. So just letting your third eye melt down for a moment. Breathing in and breathing out into the space between the shoulder blades. We'll take the hands into the shoulders, climb on up to your table pose, and we'll just do a little cat and cow. So let's inhale, tilt the tail, lift the gaze up. Exhale, curl into the spine, chin to chest. And let's do it again. Inhale, tail and chin up. Exhale, curl inward. And again, inhale, tail and chin lift. Exhale, round in. We're going to take two more. I'm going to let the dog in because she's crying. So you keep going. Just breathe in slow. And breathe out. And when you finish those last two cycles, come on back to your table pose and lift the chest up and forward without leaning forward. Hi, Lola. And just take a few cycles of breath. We're going to flip over the toes, rise the hips to a downward dog. Good, just taking a few rounds of breath more in your downward dog. You can paddle it out, one heel at a time to the floor, and just feel the lift, lift, lift through the tailbone, relaxing the head. And just take a moment to bring the shoulders internally toward the ears and then externally down the back, and notice what happens to everything in your down dog. Maybe doing it again a couple of times, pushing the shoulders up toward the ears and then melting them down the back and away from the ears, and then just doing it again, noticing how it feels to push from your trapezius versus pushing from your serratus and latissimus dorsi. These are your back muscles that we actually do want to engage. Your upper traps don't want to be so involved in your downward dog, otherwise you might get really, really tired. Lifting through the tailbone, and let's look forward. We're going to step up to the top of the mat. And from here, work a nice ragdoll. You can grab elbows and just hang out and sway from side to side. Noticing where the stretch in the body originates and how the head can move. A little bit deeper, you can interlace fingers behind the head and just curl the chin inward toward the chest. And take an inhale just to feel the stretch. And exhale, tug the head down a little bit more. Take the hands to the shins or to the floor and lift halfway up. Take a breath in and breath out, fold. Let's do that a couple more times. Inhale, lift halfway, and exhale, fold. And one more time. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, fold. We're going to lift the left leg, so left leg to the sky for a little bit of a standing split. Just taking a moment to stretch that leg up. If you want to bend the knee, please feel free, but we're just kind of dangling the head down with that left leg lifted. Pointing and flexing through that lifted foot, take a big inhale, really stretch that leg up, and exhale, bring the foot back forward to the front of the mat. Let's do the other leg, picking up the right leg, few cycles of breath, standing split. Just feeling the spaciousness between the legs here. Maybe pointing and flexing the lifted foot, just get to know that process. And take a big inhale, lift it up a little more, and exhale, return the foot to the floor. Inhale, lift halfway one more time, and exhale, fold forward. Let's come on up to stand. Inhale, sweep all the way up. And at the top here, let's grab your right wrist with your left hand. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, hinge on over to your left. Let's come back up. Inhale, switch the grip. Exhale, hinge to the right. Inhale, lift back up. Switch the grip again. Exhale to the left. Inhale, come back up. Switch the grip. Exhale to the right. And inhale, come back up, open the arms and lift nice and strong. Let's sweep the arms open to the sides. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, lift halfway, chest up. Exhale, fold. Let's step back with your left leg, please, into a nice low lunge. So just take a few cycles of breath here in low lunge. Maybe rock forward and back, forward and back, forward and back. Just notice how this feels. And then we're going to step back to your plank. A few cycles of breath in your plank, really feeling the power from your core, pull it all in, hug everything from the outsides inward. Let's inhale, take a lean forward, exhale, lower down halfway or all the way, and come on through that first back bend, noticing how the body feels. Feel free to move around a little bit. And we'll head into a downward facing dog when you're ready. Pushing through the hips. Lifting up through the tail. Letting the head relax and melt. And we'll turn our gaze forward, step or jump up to the top edge of your mat. Lift halfway forward, take inhale. Exhale, fold. Let's come on up to stand. Inhale to rise up. And exhale, let's forward fold right here. Hinge into the hips. Inhale, flat back. Really pick it up. Exhale, fold. We'll take the right leg to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, step it back. Find that low lunge. You can walk the hands to the inside edge of your front foot. Settle in. And then rock it forward and back, forward and back, forward and back. One of these days I'm going to get smart and not let Lola's food sit until my class starts. I'm going to have to pick her food up and her water up off the floor. Because of course she decides to eat just when class begins. So take a big inhale, lift that chest up and forward, and exhale, step it on back to your plank. So holding plank, let's rock the hips from side to side, just powering up your core. And walking the feet together behind you, we're going to turn open to a side plank, so just choose a side. Lifting through the hips, just finding a little bit more. You can take a big inhale and exhale back to plank. Let's do the other side, side plank. Always feel free to stagger the feet if that's a better option for you. Picking up those hips nice and strong. Take a big inhale and exhale back to your plank. Let's lower down halfway or all the way. Inhale, here's your back bend. Lift a little bit stronger, a little bit taller, and push into your downward facing dog. And we'll take the next inhale to lift up your heels. Exhale, look forward, step or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. And exhale, let's fold forward, pull it in to hinge. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, step or jump your way back. Let's lower down into Chaturanga. Inhale into your back bend, open across the collarbones, and downward dog, exhale. Good, so we're gonna take the right leg to the sky on your inhale, and exhale, step the foot forward. Come on up to a nice crescent lunge. Take a big inhale, lift up, and exhale, hands to the floor. Step back to plank and lower down. Inhale, lift to back bend. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step that foot forward. Come on up to a nice lunge. Inhale up. And exhale, hands to the floor. Step back and lower down. Inhale into back bend. Exhale, downward facing. Good, just a little bit of flow. Letting the tailbone lift. Letting the head relax. And we'll turn the gaze forward, step or jump up to the top edge of your mat. Lift halfway, inhale. Exhale, fold, bend the knees. Let's come on into chair pose. So find your strength in chair. Really squeeze the core in. Take a big inhale, lift the ribcage higher. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, step or jump your way back. Lower down halfway or all the way. Inhale into your back bend. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step it forward. Come on up to lunge. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step back to plank. Lower down. Inhale, reposition into your back bend. Exhale, roll over the toes, down dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step it forward. Inhale on up to lunge. And exhale, Chaturanga. Step it back and lower. Inhale, here's your back bend. Exhale, downward dog. Good. Nice. So in this downward facing dog, let's take a couple of down dog push-ups. So this requires splaying your elbows out and away from each other. Bring the crown of the head toward the floor and pushing back up to straight arms, okay? So it's exactly as it sounds. Here we go. Let's try for 5 of them, just 5. Bend the elbows, bring the head toward the floor, and then straighten the arms. There's 1. Here we go. 2, 3. You don't have to bend your elbows a lot. 4, and 5. Let's go ahead and look forward. Step or jump your way to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, come back through chair. Take an inhale, and exhale, let's fold forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Step or jump your way back. Lower down. Inhale, lifting to your back bend. Get a little stretchier here. And downward dog, exhale. Good, downward facing dog. Let's drop the forearms to the floor. Find your dolphin pose. Let's breathe in dolphin for 5, 4, 3, 2, so good. And a 1, push back into your downward facing dog. Good, let's pick up the heels. Inhale, exhale, look forward. Step or jump your way to the top. Lift halfway, inhale. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, come back through chair. Take a big inhale. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Step or float your way back. Take that push up. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right leg up. Listen, exhale, step the foot forward. Let's drop your back knee to the floor. We're coming up into nice Anjaneyasana. Please put something underneath your back knee if you need it, okay? Arms can lift. Using that rise of the arms through the extension of the rib cage. So let the rib cage rise up even more. Take a big breath in to lift. And exhale to a half split. Hands can come to the floor.
Maybe framing the front leg or walking the hands to the inside edge of front leg, up to you. But take a big inhale, pull your butt back, and exhale, fold forward.
Steadying breath, letting this be easy, letting this be remotely relaxing, but a little stretchy. So let's inhale, look up, and exhale, bend the front knee, come back to your low lunge. Inhale, really lift up, and exhale, hands to the floor. We'll step back to your plank. Good, so we're holding plank once again for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, lean forward, exhale, lower down. Inhale, find your back bend. Exhale, downward dog. Let's do the left leg. Inhale, pick up the left leg. Exhale, bring it forward. Ground your back knee. Put something underneath your back knee as needed. And just landing into this space. Lifting the arms when you're ready. And working to lift the rib cage up. Take a big inhale to stretch, and exhale, hands to the floor, straightening front leg. Just notice where your hands need to be. Maybe the hands can be on the inside of the front leg or just framing it, up to you. But pull your butt back. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale, fold. We'll inhale, pick it back up, and exhale, bend back into the front knee. Inhale, lift all the way back up to that nice low lunge, and exhale, hands to the floor. We'll step on back to plank, and hold. Here we go for plank holds once again, for 5, 4, 3, 2, we're going to do side plank again. On 1, choose a side, side plank, open it up. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center, second side, side plank. Going ahead, rolling it open. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to center, inhaling forward, exhale, lower down. Inhale, find that back bend, really lift up, and exhale, downward dog. Good, lifting up through the tailbone, stretching up the spine. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, look forward, step or jump back up to the top edge of your mat. Lift halfway, inhale. Exhale, fold, bend your knees, come on back to your chair. So let's do our obligatory chair twist. Palms together, take an inhale. Exhale, twist to the right side. See if you can push your elbow and one of your legs together. Roll the heart open for 5, 4, 3, maybe sink a little deeper into the hips. 2, and 1, look down, come back to chair, inhale. Exhale, other side, get into it. Sink down to turn open. For 5, 4, 3, squeeze those thighs together, good, 2, and 1, look down, come back to chair pose, inhale, exhale, bow forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold, step or jump your way back. Lower down. Inhale, lift to your back bend. Exhale, downward dog. Good, in this downward dog, we're going to take 5 more down dog push-ups, okay? So again, you don't need to bend your knees a whole lot or bend your elbows a whole lot to make it fruitful for you. Just do what you can. Here we go, bending the elbows out to the sides for 1, straight arms, 2, straight arms, 3, straight arms, 4, straighten the arms, 5, hold it here for 5, good, 4, your head is not touching the floor though, 3, 2, 1, straighten the arms, look forward, step or jump your way up to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway, exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way back up, and exhale the arms by your sides. Good, so we're gonna make our way into a dancer pose. This one is gonna be great, okay? So we'll just take a few cycles of breath. Push down to the left foot. We'll pick up the right foot behind you. Give your quadricep a stretch first. And then you can take your left arm to the ceiling. And starting to kick back as you lean forward. Let's just find your gaze. You don't have to kick back super intensely, but just keep reaching forward through the lifted fingertips just as much as you're kicking back for balance. Let's slowly come on up. Take an inhale. Knee to chest if you can get it there. Almost fell out. Exhale, Samasthiti. So let's do the other side. Rooting down to the right foot. We'll pick up left foot. Quad stretch first. Opposite arm up. Kicking back to lean forward. So just really find that power reaching in opposition. We'll slowly come up, take an inhale, knee to chest. Exhale, bring it down, rock it out. Let's do another vinyasa. Inhale, lift the arms and look up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold, step or jump your way back. Lower down. Inhale into that back bend. Exhale, downward dog. Good, so listen, we're gonna flip our dog. Hopefully it doesn't feel too super early for you. If it's early, then just please do a half flip, okay? If you're gonna flip it, let's do it together. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, you can take the half flip, or you can take the full flip, the foot to the floor. Let's lift to the heart for 5, 4, with that lifted shoulder relax. 3, try to push the hips up a little stronger. 2, and 1, let's circle around. Inhale, lift that leg, and exhale, downward dog. We're gonna do the other side. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, open it, open it, open it, maybe flip it. Let's take it on for 5, good job. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Circle it slowly all the way around. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. Right leg to the sky once again. Inhale. Exhale, open the hip and bend the knee. Inhale, kick the leg up. Exhale, back to that low lunge. So let's get there. Dropping that back knee to the floor, pad up if needed. We'll interlace fingers behind the low back. So really press the chest up in space for 5. 4, try to drag your left hip forward. 3, 2, and 1. Lift the arms up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, back into that half split. Rock it on back, straighten front leg. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, fold forward for 5. Stay here, really try to engage the front thigh. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, look up. And exhale, here we go back into your low lunge. Find it, let's open the arms to cactus. We're gonna go to eagle arms from here.
So right arm underneath your left. Maybe hooking the hands around the shoulders, maybe grabbing the hands as you wrap. Turning upward as you push the elbows to the sky, let the shoulder blades part. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Unravel. Inhale, open the arms, and exhale, hands to the floor. Step back to your plank. Good. So in this plank pose, we're going to do pelvic tilts. So holding your plank, really poof into your upper back. Let's turn the tailbone to the sky. Inhale. Exhale the tailbone under. Good. Inhale the tailbone up. Exhale the tailbone down. Again, inhale, tailbone lifts. Exhale, curl it under. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, tuck it down. Inhale, curl it up. Exhale, tuck it under. We've got 5 more. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, tuck it down. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, lower it under. Squeeze your belly. Inhale, pick it back up. Exhale, tuck it down. 2 more. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, tuck it down. 1 more time. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, tuck it under. Inhale, lean forward. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift into your back bend. Exhale, downward dog. Good, a lot of work, right? Maybe this class doesn't feel like it's going super fast, but hot damn, my muscles are on fire. Left leg, here we go. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, open the hip and bend the knee. Inhale, kick it straight up. Exhale, step it forward, drop your back knee. Here's your low lunge. Good. So this particular cycle is the one in which we're interlacing fingers at the base of the low back. So just do your best. Feel free to grab something if it's not okay for the wrist or anything else. Really using the activity of the shoulder blades pulled together to lift the chest up. Let's breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, pick up the arms to the sky. Exhale to your half split. Rock it back. Engage that front leg. Inhale. Exhale, bow forward for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, look up. And exhale. Here we go. We bend that front knee. Here we are. Cactus arms in your low lunge. We'll take the eagle arms, left arm underneath your right. Maybe grabbing hands, maybe not, but pull the shoulder blades apart. Lift into your back bend for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Unravel it. Inhale, open and lift. And exhale, hands to the floor. Step on back to your plank. Oh yeah. We're going to do scapular retractions from here. So keep a little tuck under of your tailbone. Squeeze the thighs together. It's the up and the down of just the shoulders only, okay? So here we go. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, drop into the shoulder girdle. Inhale, lift. Exhale, drop in. Inhale it up. Exhale, drop down. You can always put your knees on the floor. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, drop down. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale into the shoulder girdle. 5 more. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, drop in. Inhale, lift it. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. 2 more. Inhale, up. Exhale, drop in. 1 more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, drop in. But pick it back up. Inhale, lean forward. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, find your back bend, stretch it. Downward dog, exhale it. So really lengthen through your tailbone in your downward facing dog. Stretch it out.
right leg to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, open the hip and bend the knee. We're going to flip it over one more time. Feel free to stay right here if the flip is no good. Here we go to be where you need to be. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Circle around. Inhale. Exhale, step the foot forward. And we're going to take a quarter turn to the left for a wide leg forward fold. Take a breath in, make sure your feet are parallel to each other, and breath out, fold forward. So if you want to chill and relax, you can grab elbows below the crown and just kind of sway. If you want to be more active, you can push the hands into the floor and lean the torso through the window of the legs. Just breathing, letting the openness happen in the thighs. Maybe interlacing fingers behind the head once again and just letting that feel a stretch. Wherever you're at, hands to the floor, take an inhale, look forward. And exhale, hands to the waist. Inhale, come up. And we're going to pivot and face your left leg for warrior 2. A few cycles of breath here in your warrior 2. Maybe separate the feet out a little bit wider. Dropping down to the hips. Picking up through the chest. Straighten that left leg, inhale. Exhale, turn around, face the right leg for your warrior 2. Really dropping into it. Engaging the legs. Good. Relaxing the shoulders. And pushing the feet away from each other here, just really getting into the powered up thighs. Good. Last inhale. Exhale, windmill the hands to the floor. We'll step back to plank. Oh, plank pose. Good, so this cycle of plank, we're gonna take 10 jumping jacks just with the feet. So we hop the feet out, hop the feet back in. Try to keep the core tight, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Inhaling forward, exhale, lower down. Inhale, find your back bend. Exhale, downward facing. Good, so we're gonna flip it. Left leg. I don't know if my dog will let me, maybe. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, let's flip it on over. Could be a half flip. Here we go with those hips high for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Circle back around, inhale, and exhale, step the foot forward, quarter turn to the right, wide leg forward fold, okay? So I'm actually just gonna turn this way. In this wide leg forward fold, we're gonna take a little twist. So let's take the left hand underneath, or the right hand underneath your face, and the left arm to the sky. So stretch into the inner thighs here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's switch the arms. Turn open to the right for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center with the hands, and we're gonna make our way to frog pose. So you can all make your way to frog pose. My dog is not gonna let me go to frog pose. It's Eric, go get him. Go get Eric. Is that Eric? Go get him. Go get him. If you're going to frog pose, the knees come down to the floor. You want the inner shins and the inner feet to be on the
with you. Go get him. Come on. Okay, go. All right, just relaxing in your frog pose. What's wrong with you today? Why are you being silly? Go get it. I don't know, everybody. Lola's not having it today. Just landing in your frog, feeling the hips. From your frog pose, let's take the hands underneath your shoulders, come back up into a wide leg forward fold. Lola, get over there. Come. Just landing in your wide leg forward fold. So let's inhale, look up halfway, and exhale, hands to the hips. Inhale, come up. And we'll pivot, face the right leg. Once again for your warrior two. Find your Virabhadrasana B. We're going to turn the palms open and just sink down into the legs. So strong legs here. Let's breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll straighten right leg. Inhale. Exhale, pivot, face left leg, sinking into it. Let the shoulders relax. Let the legs power up. Let the chest rise tall for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last inhale on 1. Exhale, spiral the hands to the floor. Step on back to your plank, and we're going to go into a puppy pose. Let's drop the knees, walking the arms forward, relaxing the chest down. Good, so we're going to make our way onto our belly. Curl the tailbone under. Roll on forward to your belly. We're going to take a little bow pose from here. So do feel free to do one leg at a time if doing both legs is no good, okay? Going ahead, picking up the leg behind you, grabbing a hold, and lifting on up. Let's hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, Good, 2. Last inhale on 1. Exhale, release down. Let's windshield wiper the legs from side to side. We're gonna do it one more time. And when you head in this time, if you did one leg, then just switch legs. If you did both legs, this time, really try to pull the hands into the feet as you kick the feet back. Good, let's set it up. And lift for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last inhale on 1, exhale, release. Up dog to downward facing dog. Take a big inhale to press it up, and exhale, downward dog. Good, so we're gonna make our way forward to a seat just for a little bit more hip opening. Look forward, step or jump your way on through. Good. So we're gonna take on a double pigeon today. So you can take the right foot on top of the left knee and just kind of stack the shin bones. So just take a moment to set up your double pigeon. Softening your gaze as you soften the breath will help to soften the hips. Maybe take the hands behind you to lift the heart. Slowing down the breath, feeling free to forward fold if that's in your practice. Maybe something has softened a little bit for you, just notice. Enjoy it. And we're going to switch legs, so just take a moment to unravel this first side, maybe rock it out a little bit. And then just very gently going into the second side. Maybe the second side is very different than the first. It is for me. You can always do crisscross seated posture too, just an easy seat, crossing the legs if this is too much. Feeling free to take the fingertips behind you as you lift the center of the heart. If you forward folded last time and you'd like to do that now, feel free. And we're gonna slowly come up and out. So take an inhale to lift back up. And exhale, releasing the legs, just keeping it easy. You can take a little rocking of the legs, maybe shuffling them out a little bit. And we're gonna lower down onto our backs. So we did a lot of core today with plank, but let's just do a little 5 count anyway on the way down with an up and down as we do it, okay? So inhale, exhale, lower a little bit. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, here's 2. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, here's 3. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, here's 4. Inhale, lift back up. And exhale all the way down. Good, so taking a little supine twist, you can draw the legs over to one side. Just give yourselves a moment. And back through center over to the other side. Back into center, little happy baby, just rolling into the sacrum. If there's anything final you really wanted from your practice, I know we didn't do all the things that perhaps we normally could have gotten ourselves into, but hey, it's Wednesday. So feel free to do a little yogi's choice from here. Maybe you want to go to full wheel pose. Maybe you want to go upside down. Maybe you're perfectly happy with all the things that we've done. But just take the next minute to be there and be there safely before finding your way to rest.
come back with a slow and careful breath in, like you're sipping through a straw, just filling up the lungs. And breathing out the same way, long and slow. You can start to move the fingers and the toes and the head. Stretching out long past the fingers. If you can stretch the legs out, awesome. And pulling everything in for a squeeze before landing over onto one side. And we'll come on up to a seat. Just taking a moment to reflect upon the practice. That no matter what happened today, might we take the next breath in and the breath out to just be present. And we'll close with the sound of Om. Inhale. Thanks everyone so much for being here today. Namaste. Lola was with us pretty much the whole time today.
Recording stopped.
It was pretty funny.